I just am pissy. Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, well, and I don't have to worry about that until later, anyways. Black Clover, the you know what? I'm not gonna ask that question because if you say yes, oh god, the manga is definitely worse than the anime. Don't you know me? Well, I mean it's by worse. I mean it's very malicious. I will give you a heads up. I will just a reminder. I know it's been a while. Just a reminder that you do have the other table in the same area. What that means is, if they do anything that could be a big butterfly effect for you guys, it will happen. You just will encounter it probably a little bit faster than normal. Just a reminder. This is the same reminder I remind them because uh, technically you attracted the other one to them. Yep. If they would have. Keep the. Now imagine being the desert fucking Rose and being like, you really would rather risk your fucking life than come spend some goddamn gold at my casino. This is the biggest insult to injury I've ever had in my life. Like, I need you to go there. I need you to murder every single one of them. A friend of a friend to, or an enemy to my enemy is my friend. So I need you to go and do what you need to do. But I don't need to be caught in it because I need to be innocent when it comes down. But oh, that's so sad. Oh, that happened to you. Now you have to come to my casino. Oh, they don't want guards to visit. They don't want. Oh, I don't think they've tamed them. I think they just live them. And remember, the ones who already. Then remember, the ones who have access to the casino have a special sigil that doesn't trigger the worm. Exactly. Keep the guards away as much as possible. Oh. Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Leap, a fairy tale game of lighter. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Did you just burp?
Can
Yes.
someone clip it so that way we have that to show on the YouTube as well? Why not? God damn it. We're just gonna have a compilation. I'm gonna make a folder
I'm
of,
just
of
Dennis
Dennis shenanigans. Dennis shenanigans. Oh, Robin, I didn't get to tell you, and this is a great time to tell everyone. If you haven't checked out the YouTube yet, I've been actually steadily uploading the clips and editing and whatnot in the videos too. So this VOD will also show up on YouTube to make things easier for you all as well. And it'll look really nice. It'll look nice, hopefully. But fun thing to know is some of the clips are from when the channel started, as well as fluctuating in time. So there's a clip on there that I didn't expect to see. There's quite a few shenanigans.
see.
Quite a few shenanigans of Dennis. And I think there's a clip of Guy where he's role playing, I believe in the Christmas campaign. He's like, I left it. I texted you or I called you, blah blah blah, so many times you left, and you never called me back. And then it was like a small pause. Bitch. It was adorable. Definitely check out the clips. But here nor there, let's get around to the table. Let everyone introduce themselves, where we can find them. This is the newest season of Once Upon a Leap. And who would like to go first?
I can.
All right. Start us off, Sephi.
Good evening. I am Sefi. It's been so long that I don't remember what happened last, but apparently we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. That's all I know.
Maybe infighting.
And...
What? Why are you saying that as a positive? No. No. No.
I said I'm just gonna fight Peter for leaving.
Were you?
That's for a very long time.
Still piss off. Anyway. I believe we kill a giant snake or something like that.
A
Wasn't-
dragon worm.
Was a giant one. Kill a giant snake.
You did. You did kill a giant creature.
And
Yep.
that's about it. Yeah. Probably can go next.
All right. Who's next?
Apparently me, I guess.
All right, Robin.
Hi, my name is Robin, and you can find me here. And I think that's about it at the moment, other than on the Discord. Yeah, last week we fought a big sand dragon, I think is what it is. And so they punched it a lot of times. Yes, that is a sound that fit is appropriate.
That's what it sounded like when Sylvie punched it.
Yeah,
Every
they punched
time it made that sound.
Yeah, I mean, it is circling a giant casino, so it kind of made like a slot machine you won sound every time I punched it. And instead of coins, bits of blood and bone flew off. But that was, I think, most of what happened last time, other than Sylvie was trying to figure out where she should be to protect people, especially PETA, because PETA always needs people to
Protect.
make sure that he survives.
That's what a party's for. To cover our flaws with their strengths.
But yeah,
That's
I think that's most of what happened. And now Sylvie is hoping to take at least a short rest before we continue on.
I can't wait to have that little tiny bit of conversation when Peter looks over and says, "I'm gonna rip this apart." How about you wait for like 4 hours before you try to gigantically dismantle a large creature?
But I have a dagger.
Yep, the most appropriate weapon to field dress a. Is it gargantuan? Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Sand dragon. It seems like it's probably up to the task.
Oh, Peter. All right, speaking of Peter, how about Dennis? You go next.
Well, hi, my name is Dennis. You can find me here on Wednesdays playing your delightful little rabbit, Peter Cottontail. He's everyone's favorite druid bard. And we killed a snake. I'm sorry, I'm looking to see if I have any spells that can help me field dress this gargantuan creature. Ooh, I might actually. But yeah, we killed something. I made it, have gonorrhea of the throat by putting a cloud of daggers in its mouth.
Who says that? In
You're
all
looking
my
at them.
all
you're-
my years of DMing, I have detailedly described some really gruesome things, but I have never used the description of gonorrhea of the throat. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. It's been a really long week.
What are
and
you gonna
I was on
say?
vacation last week. My brain is fully rested. Let it be.
What are you gonna? I'm just waiting for the next thing to come out. Is I gave them genital wart chicken pox. It's everywhere. Like
No, we killed it. Peter's taking a lot of credit, even though he knows that it wasn't mostly him. It was mostly Sylvie, but he's taking a lot of the credit because he looked really pretty while it was all happening.
Yeah, floating
now-
down on your little cloud.
Yeah, basically. And now he's really excited to humanely rip this sand dragon worm
Yeah.
to shreds.
I don't actually know why I think Sylvie. I think Sylvie is disturbed by the potential necromantic implications. She's not really grossed out by the field dressing. I'm sure she's probably done lots of that in her own life. Probably
I
not on
think I'll
something this
ask
big.
Maury if they can do it first. Like, can you resurrect something this big? Honestly, Maury, can you?
oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Probably not at the moment. Not this low
Why
level.
not? Why not try? What's the worst thing that can happen?
You can't do it at 14?
Probably not. I don't know.
Why not try? What's the worst thing I saw? Robin
Why not look into that before I
literally
tear it
gulp.
apart?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Who's next?
It only means we'd have to fight it again.
Who's
No, that means we bring it with us.
Look, all I'm gonna say is Sylvie has wings, so she can fly away and carry Ava and leave the rest of you to deal with the resurrected
got wings.
sand dragon.
I got wings. I can fly away too.
No, yeah.
See?
No. It's got to be medium or small.
Could you imagine?
Okay.
Could you imagine? Like after that would happen, she just sprouts wings. She's like, I don't know where these motherfuckers came from, but you know what? They came just in time.
There's an azure-shaped hole in the background set.
That's right. And I am out of here.
This is-
Asta.
It is no longer my problem. All right, who's next? Let's keep this ball
Maury.
rolling.
Me.
All right.
Sure. I am casting. You find me places on the internet at Bad Lot Live, and here on Wednesdays playing Maury, the lovable necromancer. Last time I nearly died fighting this giant sandworm snake thing. That's thunder. I don't know if you can hear it.
No.
What else happened to me? I got up in action where I probably shouldn't have been, casted a bunch of spells, and that's how I nearly died.
I mean, that is true. All of that is very factual. I mean, there's
Thanks, old man Maury. That's how I nearly died that time.
that time out there. This is why I always believe in. What do you
Rear line fighting.
believe in? What do you believe in? What? What do you mean? Why are you asking
Name
me
what you mean.
questions? What? Who's next? Who's next? Next!
I'll
I
go.
think it's Azure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Azure, and you can find me here on Wednesday playing Azure Great. Okay, wait a minute. Hi, I'm Raging Rita, who plays Azure, and you can find me here on Wednesdays. Same place, doing the same thing. And last week, I didn't do a whole lot. So, that I even remember. So, there you go. New season, new everything. We're starting all over with better notes.
There you go. That's the spirit. Better notes.
Better notes.
I think the note champions at Drahi's table is Guy, and the note champions at this table, I believe, the champion of notes is Robin. But
Yes.
you have some. I think it's between Dennis and Caston that rival each other. They take specific notes. They take very specific notes.
I like
Sometimes they're better, but I'm still trying to figure out why I wrote down can sever one appendage.
I think
But
we're.
it's fine.
I think we're all.
Sylvie tells the stories. I like to
We will
follow.
never know.
Listen, because she takes good notes.
Agreed.
Yes, she does. She
Alright.
does. She takes good notes so that all I have to say is whatever she said, that's what I did.
All right. Well, Seffi, I appreciate you subbing. It's been 37 months. You're on a 32-month streak. Pew, 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 pew. You have 2 spins that you can give out. This is a fresh season, so those spins are the first thing that everyone gets. Seffi?
I don't know if I should be selfish or no.
It's up to everybody.
Be selfish.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
selfish.
why not?
Just do it.
Cedric, have I told you lately that I love you?
Now you have to be selfish.
One for Robin and one for me.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Perfect.
Wow, thank you.
I believe those are our only spins to give out at this time. So let's get that happy hop song up. It's been a while since we heard this. Beady boo, beady boo. I don't like to brag, but it's time to bring out the wheel. Who would like to go first, Cedric or Sildy?
I'm gonna give it up to my best friend Cedric.
Sylvie can go.
Too
I can go.
late. Oh, well, okay. You both need to make up your minds. Whoever it is, this is Sildy's.
Okay.
Congratulations on your disadvantage.
Yay!
Disadvantages are always useful, if you know what I mean. As
Oh, that's what I want.
a reroll for Cedric. Good way to start the day. for those who don't know, or if you're new, you can actually gift subs, or use bits, or donate, and they result into boons for the players. And you get to choose where those players get to the boons. You just don't get to choose what boons they get, but they're always boons. Well, except for the random encounter. And how often does that happen? Very rarely. There's nothing to be frightened of. Alright.
Don't put away that wheel yet.
Oh. Okay. Haha! Thank you, Robin! What a amazing gift! That is 5 gift subs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Holy shit, congratulations, thank you so much. And it looks like none of them are here, which is great, because that means you can give out all of those spins.
How many spins are there?
That is 10.
10 spins. Okay. So I will give. Wait, how many of those are there? 5?
6.
How many of those are that count?
Oh, 6.
Tell you what. I'm going to give 3 to Zedric.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 to Peta, Caston, and Rita. And 1 to Saito.
Thank you.
I think that math works.
So it's 2 to Mori, 2 to Azure, 2 to Peta, and 3 to Cedric.
Yep,
And
and
then
1 to
one-
Saito.
You. Oh my goodness. You all.
Don't spend them all in one place.
That means Cedric, you're back up to
Joke on
spin.
you. Joke on you, cause I will.
That-
Just now.
It depends on what it is. All right, a random encounter. Thanks, Cedric.
No. That one is homophobic.
Or maybe it just really badly wants to smash you. Okay. I'll be here all night. Oopsie, wrong button. Oh no! Get back over here. That was probably super trippy to everyone. That is a disadvantage. Another random encounter! Oh, I'm so excited. You know what, Cedric, even though
Really
Robin
homophobic.
gave you the most spins, I feel like I am truly the one who is blessed the most.
You think?
I'm the one who has truly lived.
Sorry.
All right, we got a 3-way tie, Maury, Azure, and Peta. Who's next?
In that order.
Okay, Azure first. Got it. Another random encounter! Oh my god! Yes!
I'm not giving you guys spins anymore.
We're up to 3! Yeah!
Refund.
That's
I want a refund.
it's better than the 11 or 16 or whatever it was back then.
Well, that's how you gotta hold the problem in the first place. A disadvantage! Alright. So, Maury, you're next. You're gonna be great if you gave me a random
Nope.
encounter.
Nope. I'm gonna get items, I'll be happy with them.
And that is exactly what you're actually going to get. Congratulations on your item. Put it in the world and you will get it, apparently. I talked about random encounters, and I've got random encounters. What would you like? Would you like an item or a scroll?
I don't know. Is an item better than a scroll? What does everybody say?
You can see my little sleeping cat over here.
Scroll.
Where-
I think an item
You're-
is
Dennis,
safer.
you're muted.
You're a wizard. You want a scroll.
That is true. You could probably write the
Yeah,
scroll
I
down
do
into your
want
spell.
scrolls.
Get a scroll.
Yeah, scroll.
Scroll.
We're not gonna go-
Oh my
One or two?
god.
One.
So could you cast a spell of sexual advancement on someone and we all are sexual towards them?
If that's the case, that means I could have a spell that makes people's have bikini armor. Or their clothes are pink. If I didn't trade it away, I could have a spell that was pockets full of oatmeal, but I gave that away.
And I've been regretting it ever since.
I have been regretting it ever since.
What? What would the spell save DC be for giving someone pockets full of oatmeal?
Oh, there's no
Or
save.
does it just happen?
Congratulations on your scroll. This is a one-time use scroll. This scroll is you can cause someone to be pregnant.
Why?
Where did you get these from, Saito?
It's the After Dark. I'm so glad you asked. We play with the decks from Gem and Hammers and Sons. And you can get cool 5e stuff too by going to the link below. You support the channel as well as get awesome things. How the fuck you're gonna do with that one? But you know what? That could be a terrifying threat. I'm not gonna lie. If you-
Do what I say, or I will make you pregnant. What?
I think Peter has to use the first one that you're sexually attracted, and then you can use the
No,
one that
Peter does not want to be pregnant. Peter does not want to be pregnant.
You should click what Caston just said, because out of content is so random. What the fuck?
Do what I say or I'm gonna make you pregnant. I hate that so much.
That is the worst thing, especially coming from Mori. That would be amazing.
I love that it's inclusive. So that means anyone could be pregnant. So therefore, that could be frightening for someone who has a penis pee hole size.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I mean-
so fun fact: hyenas
I
have
mean-
a penis, and they very much give birth through that. Their
I know,
birth
that's- I'm
canal
just
is
saying.
set up.
I'm just saying it
Hasn't
hurts.
hasn't Cedric said
I
he
never
wants
said they
Lucan
can't.
babies? I mean, now it can happen.
Yeah, I never said it can't. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure that shit fucking hurts. Fucking hurts.
Now, would it just be like only your DNA, or would it be random DNA?
It would be only their DNA because it's not sexual. It's just making them.
Well,
pregnant.
yeah, but like, okay, that's good.
In that case, it will be.
How does that
you'll
make
be
it better?
pregnant- Will you be pregnant
Honestly-
with your clone?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're pregnant
Because
with a
then
clone.
it's not just like randomly like some demon seed is inside of you.
I mean, that is what Cedric wants, though, right?
Let's not beat around the bush.
Okay, so whose spin is it?
Oh, yes, it's still your turn, Maury. I would really like for you to get a random encounter now.
Oh my god.
Someone
the
needs to take another
derail.
item. Another item. What would you like?
Well, scroll hasn't done me wrong yet, so let's get another scroll.
One or two?
Let's go two.
Ah, the one that's not Afterguard. That's probably the best.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's
needs
see
to
what we
take-
get.
Someone needs to go through Maury's scrolls and take them from her. She is still young, okay? And she should
I
not
will
be...
make them pregnant. Don't do that.
I will make you pregnant if you take my scrolls.
And pink.
And pink.
In bikini armor.
Don't.
And then I will make it so that you have a crime. Don't. you
Nope,
tempt
fuck
I
with
me.
forgot about the crime.
And then
That's what I'm
Azure
saying.
will, and then Azure will set the party on fire.
Our party. They have to read it. So it's
What?
their party.
Okay, your scroll is here.
What do we get?
Oh my god. I don't know what it is about your luck. Okay, so this is a once per day scroll that you could use.
Oh god.
You can cause someone to be intoxicated by any normal food or water for the whole day.
Nice.
How do you get water intoxication?
I mean, that's what the magic
So
is.
basically,
I found the
I
way.
get them drunk.
Yep.
So you're Jesus
but-
now.
It's magical.
Facts.
Jesus.
Water into wine.
Or you're making the edibles. You're making edibles. Everything is edible now.
Everything's set up on it. This thing was spell.
All right.
Okay. You can make Mylan drunk.
You could. If
they're
he
eating.
eats. Yeah, if they're eating, yeah.
We are going to the casino.
That is true.
They might
And
be
then,
eating.
and then
or
Peter could
drinking
just
in front of us.
I mean,
steal everything there.
Well, we weren't that. He's stealing a lifeless creature's entrails. You think that
Okay.
people wouldn't expect him to steal otherwise? All right. It's
I mean, I'm
Peter's
about
turn.
to steal a dead creature's entrails.
I said lifeless.
I know.
You just wanted to say
An
that.
item. What would you like? An
Damn.
item or a scroll?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on me now.
Yep.
This time item. Why not?
Okay. An item. You guys probably could use some gold after everything you spent.
I got 250 silver.
Congratulations! What good luck. You got a mystery box card, which means you get to draw 2 more cards and keep them.
Oh!
Cool.
Hot dog, diggity dog. Watch them both be 1 silver.
Congratulations! You have a 25% off coupon at Matt's Magic Emporium, wherever that is.
Okay.
New quest.
and you also got 4 copper pieces.
To spend there.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Okay.
Come here, Dennis. I'll just
Maybe it's near that-
teleport you there.
Maybe it's near that tower.
Right?
It might be near the tower.
What
At
if
the
it
base
is?
I mean,
the-
if we have a coupon for it, we can teleport if anyone knows that spell.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I have it. I have it.
We can teleport to the store.
2.
So you can use
The
your
store.
coupon.
Congratulations on your reroll!
Okay.
My turn! My turn. Thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate it.
I will definitely use this in the most positive way possible.
I believe you.
Good. I'm glad. Random
Fucking A.
encounter! Yay!
It's the first episode and we're at 4, bitches.
Yeah, but look how happy it makes Fido.
Welcome to our group.
Thank you so much, all the bits, donations, subs, all that goes to the channel. To see what you see, all the evolution as it goes, the sounds, music, everything, is thanks to all of your wonderful support. Alright. Let us get into it. as I will cut the music into some where is it? There's the one I'm looking for. Here it is. They've been through a lot recently. The creature is now dead. It lays on the ground in front of you. Blood soaking the sand. Wounds have been licked. What do you do now?
Sylvie. After that, I feel like I can do something that I've never been able to do before, and I can scry on the queen.
How?
You know, good times. Trigan taught me, but I was never able to do it, but now I can.
You can't do it until you sleep. You realize
What?
that, right? That's how leveling works, right? You know that, right?
No!
Don't you also need like 1,000 gold piece
I mean, yes.
focus?
I mean, I have a focus. It's my, or does it have to like go away? But my staff.
That is correct.
Oh.
My staff is 100% worth more than 1,000 gold. That bitch can cast Awaken.
You don't want to say that. You don't want to use your channeling with the focus.
Yes.
Using your staff as a component would mean that you're
No, I don't wanna do
sacrifice-
that.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah.
I thought you were going to use its blood or something as like a fountain. Like a pool.
No, but I mean that we could. There's a
just
whole creature right here that I could use their blood.
I just want to let you know we miss your beautiful face, Dennis, and your.
I know, I didn't want to like be all up in my nose while I was looking through my spells.
Wait, what?
Because I'm on my
Oh!
phone. Yes.
I thought you were picking your nose. I was like, what?
No, I was like, the camera would be like all up in there, and I was like, oh, I don't
Got
want
you.
that.
I got you.
Yeah. But so, how far? But I would like us to know exactly how far away are we from the casino? Is there a way that we can tell that?
Oh, are you asking the group or are you asking me?
You or the group. You
What?
choose
You-
how we have
No,
to.
you. It's literally. I believe that's your job, actually. I handle a lot of things, but this portion of it is up to you where that question goes to.
Sylvie, how far away are we from the casino, do we feel?
Well, let me get out my AAA maps. I don't know how far we are away from the casino.
Well, you were the one that took us to this area.
Well, I know the general area where it is, but I don't think I know exactly how. I'm guessing, right? I don't know how far it is from here.
Correct.
Sato. Yeah. I mean, I can try and scout it out, I guess. I was kind of hoping to take a slight nap, but I guess we can do this instead.
Well, I can turn into something else, I think. I think I have another wild shape, and I can scout. But,
Yes, but I can probably still do it faster.
I mean, I could turn into something with very good flying speed, but okay, thank you. Because then maybe if it's within like a 3-hour journey, maybe we should just stay here for 8 hours until nightfall and surprise them.
Well, we only started even walking recently.
You know, you're not wrong, Ava, but Mori almost died. I also almost died. And how many spell slots do you have?
She stares at you with a blank face as there's multiple, like there's like puddles of blood underneath her from her casting. And she just stares at you blankly and says, "Sounds like a coward."
You know, Ava,
I only joke. The only reason why I said that is because obviously I'm tired. I've been in a lot of pain. I don't
But
mean to
we
sound
will-
stressed. I don't mean to sound
Alright.
stressed. I don't mean to
But
sound
if
You
we
just
do
hear
that, we will be
snoring from the
traveling
background.
in very cold weather.
Ava, you go in the tent, take a nap. Maury's already taking one.
Wait,
Azure,
who
you're
put
in
up the
charge.
tent? Can someone put up
Hmm?
the tent?
I thought we already put
Oh,
up.
we put it up
Oh,
before.
thank
We
you
put it
so
up
much
before
for
the end of
giving
last
me
episode. That bitch is
the
up.
reins on this. This.
As she turns around, she's like, "Okay, bye."
All right, Ashley, as I said, you're in charge. I will see what I can find out.
Peter, please be good.
I'm going to behave.
I have a headache.
I will take off, and I'm going to fly high, very high, to see what I can discover.
Before you fly, roll me a history, just a remembering knowledge. Just as for remember from the last session.
That is a 12.
That's absolutely fair. Anything above a 10 I would have given it to you because it's just recent knowledge, so it'd be hard for you to forget. You do remember that in this area there seems to be a few flying creatures. So you can do that, but you do remember it's at your own risk. Probably
All right.
not the best choice. But could be worse.
Can I cast invisibility on Sylvie before she goes?
Go for it.
That's what I'll do.
They all have blind sight, so I'm sure it will not matter. But
No, but we're still gonna. We don't know that, so
we'll see.
we're just
We'll see
gonna-
what happens.
I cast invisibility on you before you fly away.
All right, as you fly away, what you're looking for, you're just trying to find some type of detail, some type of hint, right?
Yeah.
Roll me a D100.
$48.
Really, it's not bad. You do see that there seems to be a cluster of suspicious looking sand dunes.
Okay.
I mean, you can go down.
Yeah, I'll go down.
As you head downwards, there does seem to be a few openings in the sand dunes, but they are secured with a iron gate, or an iron door, cast iron door.
Is there like any glitzy sign that says "win win win" or "tonight only Bob Goulet" or
Nope. Nope. None of
Wayne Newton in residence?
Great. First appearance. You're missing a. Go ahead.
How far away is it?
It's about, because you've been flying for, I would say I'll give you about 2 hours till you find this in flight.
Oh, then invisibility went away half away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
God.
I want to pause here for you real quick because I need to know during those 2 hours, what Mr. Slicey McSlicer Happy person is doing. Because I believe you were left with Cedric and Azure to watch. I don't know what they're going to be watching you do.
Well,
I just, as I said, I just wanted to leave. I just wanted there to be a chain of command before I left.
if I look at Cedric and I say, how good are you with carving and cleaning animals?
You're gonna pay me or what?
Can you fill these vials with some blood, or what's going on?
I can't.
Lovely.
And it's like, what do I get?
Well, Then PETA, honestly, to be fair, because he's felt very constricted wearing his clothes, he's going to disrobe before he gets into ripping this dragon to pieces. Cedric will be happy with that.
You didn't answer the question earlier. Are you gonna pay me or what?
I'm not going to pay you anything, but you can watch me as I take apart this carcass.
Because that's super sexy, let me tell you. Naked carcass ripping apart. Sorry,
Definitely on the bingo board.
Yep.
Hey, PETA is asexual. He does not care.
Listen, I'm not saying I didn't say there was anything bad to it. I'm just saying, like, if I was oh, that scared me.
He is from the
Thank
Rings
you.
of Hell. He might be interested in carcass tearing apart.
Thank you so much, Rishi, for that gift sub. Who would you like to give? Who would you like to give those spins to?
Maybe the blood, like the, like the shower blood or whatever, but not the carcasses.
Would you like other vials of blood? Because these two were going to be for Mori. Would you like two for yourself?
No, I'm good.
Would you like any of the bones or teeth? Any of the scales for some armor?
He said, how are you going to pay me in cash?
I don't have money.
That's a lie. We know that that's not, well, I would like you to roll me a deception.
Un momento. I think Peter's just used to saying he doesn't have money.
Aw, thank you, Rishi. I would love those 2 spins.
Wait, what?
Oh. Of course he did! After I complimented Quinn and everything.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed it. Dennis was talking about how sexy Quinn is.
Well,
Man, I already gave Saito a
rolled
spin.
a 6 in deception.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Steffi. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Cedric. PETA's lying to you. PETA definitely has money.
I give him the 4 copper pieces. Is that enough?
You know what? I'm gonna take, I guess, if you work for it, that we can make armor out of this. I guess I can take some for myself.
Oh, I mean, we can make a lot of money out of this. As long as we have enough for Sylvie to have some armor with the scales, and enough for me, you, and Maury to get some bones and muscle and blood.
And Cedric's gonna start a credit account for you. And so he's putting it on credit right now.
I mean,
I'm sure it's my bank, so you have to answer to her.
so anything after that, you can very much you can sell. But everything else is going to...
Asher has become Cedric's financial advisor.
So at least during those 2 hours, I'm 100% just taking apart bones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm putting them down in
I got you. Hold on here.
Correct order.
I got you.
Is that an animal handling or a survival check?
I got you.
There's no helping.
As PETA sexually takes his clothes off to help rip apart this large creature.
You know what? Seth is gonna do the same.
Oh my god. Cedric and PETA nakedly.
And Azur's gonna put her hands over her eyes and go, oh my god! Where's Sylvie when I need her?
Now, is this a survival or an animal handling roll to clean this carcass?
To clean the carcass,
Yes.
you need a survival roll.
Okay. Well, they're both the same, so I don't know why I asked.
That's a very good question.
Thank you. I tried.
Flavor, maybe? You're looking for maybe a flavor?
Yeah.
Will he have a advantage?
Ooh,
27.
27. He is quite the helping hand to you, Cedric, in helping you dismantle this large creature. Can I get an idea of what we're trying to keep and not keep out of this creature?
So I would
Mhm.
like enough bones for
Mhm.
Mori to have either a snake or a spider familiar.
Okay. So I want to like paint you a picture here.
Can we?
Have you ever seen?
We're not done with my list yet, but yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Before you finish your list, I just want to paint you a little picture here. Have you ever seen like? Do you know? Do you look over to your left and the entryway to your or to your apartment? That door frame right there. Do you see how big that
Yes.
door frame is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the size of one of its teeth. And that's
Fine.
not including the roots that go into the gum. Okay?
Okay.
So,
It's got to have small bones in there somewhere. In the fins.
Yeah, that are like half that size.
Hey, I got at least 4 hours.
No, I'm not.
Can we?
I'm not against it. I would love to have like a giant kaiju-sized bone spider. That would be amazing.
I also think you would. And to be fair, I could probably break the bones.
well, that wouldn't
Can
be
we
very
take
helpful
some
if they're
meat?
pre-broken. They come pre-broken. Yeah, you can absolutely take some meat. How much meat are you wanting to take off this creature?
As much as Cedric wants, he can take.
Oh! You hear that, Cedric?
PETA's a vegetarian. He's not going to eat any of this meat, so it's going to go to waste if it goes to PETA.
That's true. I think it's cute the you're allowed to take that, Cedric. You can have as much of that as you want. That's not on my list.
It's not.
PETA is the cute little boy boss that he thinks he's in charge. And he's like, even though technically Azure literally was appointed as charge, he's like, nah.
Man, kind of taking off for like make something like for dinner tonight, or couple days. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you can take as much as like how much days you want. I mean, it's a gigantic creature, so you could just it's however much you feel that you want to take off, but it's gonna however much that is, it's gonna take time, right?
If we put this in the tent, does it stay in the tent or does it fall out of the tent when the tent closes?
The gigantic creature.
Like the meat, if we put it in the
Oh.
tent.
You put it in the tent, it'll stay in the tent. Yes.
Okay.
The tent does act as a
A holder of some sort?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll have you know, for those who don't know, Drahi also went to the same tent salesman and declined buying one.
Well, they didn't
Go
have a
off.
rich child, so
But I'm thinking like I would say 3 days if we no, because I don't remember how long I would be here.
3 days?
Yeah,
Okay, 3 days of food supplies. 3 days of meat. Okay. What else are we pulling? So we're pulling bones out of its fins, you
Bones.
said?
teeth, anywhere that seems just like
You said
efficient that I can fit into a bag. Also some scales, both of its eyes. I don't know why I want the eyes, but I do want both of the eyes.
so. How many scales do you want? The scale itself is going to be.
At l- I don't. Are the scales big or are they tiny?
The
They're big.
eyeballs would be huge if the
Oh.
tooth is the size of the doorway.
Well, we're gonna break the bones. I'm just gonna shatter. Like I'm just gonna hit him a few times. You know, Peter has a lot of anger to let out. Everyone, we just killed this creature. He wants to do some things. And Mori needs bones and blood for her spells. And also, so does Ava. Because if Ava keeps killing herself to cast these spells, it's going to be bad. So maybe I should get more vials of blood. So I need at least a good 4 to 6 vials of blood.
6
I
vials.
can do it.
6 vials of blood.
Lovely. 6 vials of blood. I need enough scales to make armor for Sildy. Because after we save the queen, she's going to give that armor to the queen. So I need enough armor or enough scales to make Sildy armor.
Okay. So these scales, they're like plates itself, right? So large
Okay.
platelets. So it's more on the, oh God. They are.
Will one be enough?
If you broke it apart, you'd have to break it apart. It's
That-
going to be,
okay.
one scale is going to be the size of a mansion, basically is what you're looking at.
Okay.
The roof of a mansion.
Lovely. I will break it apart then. I'll bring one scale that I can break apart. One rib bone or tooth, I don't care. I'll break it up so that I can make one weapon
So 1, 2.
and give the rest to Mori. Bone or tooth, I don't care.
You can have both. No one's going to stop you.
Then, yeah, I want both.
One rib bone.
One bone, one tooth that I break up. And then also I'm gonna rip some of its muscle. You know.
How many pieces
Why
are
the
you
fuck?
broken? How many pieces are you breaking the tooth into?
How much of this will fit in your bag, Zedric?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me set the mood again as you guys are having your conversation. Hold on. In your nude. Here you go.
Your bag that I'm not gonna say that you threw a robe into magically, but your bag.
I believe said to say a number and I forgot.
The 400 pounds, lovely.
500
I'm just gonna
pounds.
break it up so that it fits into the bag opening.
Come in.
I'm gonna break the bone pieces into pieces that fit into the bag opening.
Fair enough. How big?
Cool.
How?
When are we gonna get through all this slicing and dicing and just get down to some loving, Peter?
Never.
All right, the tooth. So you're gonna break it down. You could probably break it down into. Oh God, you have to break down 12 pieces.
Lovely. That's great. And then I'm gonna rip some
Can I
muscle out.
use my Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast to like break them into pieces?
Yeah.
Then Cedric's gonna do that. And since he's a cantrip, he can do it multiple times.
Lovely.
Perfect. So for the rib bone, you're gonna need to break that probably into 36 pieces
Okay.
at minimum.
I will use my wonderful rabbit-like ability to jump at least 12 feet into the air, and you do a d6 of damage for every 10 feet, right? So I'm just going to continuously pounce on it like a kangaroo.
I mean, you take d6 damage. I don't know if you
Yeah.
do d6 damage.
Yeah.
I feel like I would too, but okay.
It's both. So you do damage the person. the
Okay,
creature,
I don't want to
but
take
you
the
also
damage.
it's
so
called
never mind.
it's called the law of physics.
I mean, I don't believe in science. I'm kidding. Yes, I do.
Science.
I don't want to take the damage, so I'm just gonna hit it with my staff. Mer.
All right. Oh, I need to take this away. I didn't realize I still had the map up. Or the spin up. My bad. Sorry. Okay.
Happened so fast.
So you hold on before you said you wanted an eyeball. So
I do want both of the eyeballs. Yeah.
So okay, so let's focus on that one real quick. So okay, so you want both eyeballs. So
Yeah, one for me, one for Maury.
So what a wonderful opportunity. Raging Rita was an optician. Can you please tell me the size of this creature's eye would be if its tooth is the size of a doorway? And can you tell me the tethers? How big the tethers would be connected to its back of its head? Because I need to know how hard it would to get it out.
Well, so the eyeball would be at least 2 doorways. And the tethers would be about 4 doorways long.
Okay. So you just gotta peel back the eyelid, slice up, peel back that a little bit, and then slice the tethers, and the eye should roll right out.
Actually, the muscles on the eyeball would probably be your best one because there's 6 muscles per eyeball. Well, not muscles, but yeah. I mean, the ones that they pull in one direction so your eye can move up and down, side to side. So you've got 6 there. So you could just yank those off, and there's your rope.
Azure said it best.
That's what I agree. I agree, Slick Click. There's a chance. There's a chance. So, can you roll me a strength check?
Yeah, of course. Un momento.
Of course, you know they're gonna give like elastic, so
21.
PETA is rolling hot tonight. Yes.
It's because he's happy to do this.
I don't know if that makes me any more worried about this party. Somehow, this is so.
Like a psychopath.
For those who don't know, the setting right now in Drahi is terrifying. But whatever reason, the players aren't making it terrifying. The setting is just terrifying. My players on Once Upon a Leap is making the setting terrifying, but it is not naturally terrifying right now. So yes, you do sever the eye from the first eyeball from it, and you gain the basically the muscles that were attached to it.
Okay, lit. We have 1 eyeball. If I can't get the second one, I
Yeah.
will be okay. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
really.
try for the second one now.
All right, do that strength.
Okay. One memento. That's real 20. This one is very good. 21
Oh my
again.
God. Yes, you managed to do the same with the next one. How do you plan on this eyeball? So I did the math on it. This eyeball is around a 20 feet in radius itself. So it's pretty big. So when it would bounce a little bit when you knock it out, and it's squishy, and
it is full of fluid, jelly fluid.
I'm very much gonna
Covered
let
in
it
sand.
dry out.
It can't dry out. The inside is full of jelly.
We're in a desert, baby doll, and this creature's dead. This eyeball's gonna dry the fuck out.
So that it's just gonna shrivel up.
Yeah, like a raisin, which means that it will be small enough for Maury to wield.
Delicious. Eyeball
It will
raisin.
be the size of like a normal crystal ball, maybe a bit bigger.
No, it'll be
what?
like a giant deflated balloon.
I think you forgot creepy deflated balloon in there.
I
but
think
yeah.
your best bet is to take those eyeballs and keep them very moist.
Moist.
Moist. Keep
So
them
wait
in
till
water.
Maury's awake and ask her.
Or don't you have like a casting spell of like to freeze it or something?
I mean, I have ice knife.
I
That's
mean,
the only thing I have prepared right now.
I mean, I would think that the real problem is that it would explode being out in the sun.
Maybe it would probably boil. You're right. I guess we're gonna have to bring it into the tent.
What a good time. So
Make sure to have them both facing Maury.
I tell you what, I think your best bet, Dennis, Pita, take out your ice knife and freeze the thing. Would you just freeze the thing? We could roll it in there, and you'll just have to keep it frozen.
I don't think it would stay frozen in the desert.
You'll just have to keep stabbing it and keeping it frozen.
We're
That
about
is
to
your
go
job.
fight the person holding the queen. All right. I will keep it out, and I will wait until Maury is out of her 4-hour trance. And so when Sylvie is back is when I will decide what I will do with the eyeballs.
well, don't worry. So Sildy, as we cut back over to you
Mm-hmm.
after all of that, that I will say is probably gonna take about 4 to 5 hours of work. So
Okay.
that's a lot.
You
of
will
work.
be allowed to get your 4-hour trance. We're not doing anything until you trance.
Aww. That's so kind of you. As you stand in front of this large cast iron door, inscriptions are written in front of it.
Okay.
Do you
I like inscriptions.
You do like inscriptions? That's good. That's good. Do you speak Infernal?
Kind of guessing I do not. Let's see. Nope.
Then you do not like these inscriptions.
I mean, can I recognize that they're an infernal?
No.
Okay. Can I do an intelligence check to try and figure out what alphabet it is?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
$18.
18. You do recognize that they're infernal. They're devil speak.
I mean, that seems like a good sign. This is the right place.
I'm back. So it took you 4 hours to get there or 2 hours to get
It took
there?
me 2 hours to get there.
Okay, deal.
I mean, also, I'm not going to sit completely down on the ground. Just because I remember that tremor sense seemed to be what caused the sand
Smart.
dragon. So I'm kind of
Nice.
hovering. Okay. I mean, unless there's anything else I can try and figure out, I feel like that's probably about as much info as I'm going to be able to get this go around.
I mean, you can knock on the door. You could wait outside for someone to come out. It's up to you. I mean, you can do all sorts of things. The question is, how far do you want to push? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean,
Do you have a weird subconscious talking right now, Sylvia? I don't know what to tell you.
Come back. Don't do it.
I don't know if it's because you're triggered and you're worried about what PETA might be doing in the background, but your subconscious is definitely tweaking right now.
well, let's see here. Oh, yeah. What is my...
Oh no, we lost someone!
Ooh.
Caston. Caston disappeared.
Oh no!
Kirsten!
He had storms,
Gosh,
remember?
damn.
He did, he did. He did. Kirsten! We're
Hey.
back, we're back, we're back. It's like we never left at all. Except somehow, okay, we did technically, hold on. And then
I could play Mori for a little while, and Mori could play Azure for a little while, and
I think that would be kind of fun.
I
you
mean,
already have the rings to do that. You don't need any more
yeah.
chaos.
Technically, play Peter.
We could.
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I won't, but we could.
Alright.
I think we lost Maury again.
We'll see.
You're frozen like those eyeballs are.
They're not frozen yet! Okay, well, we're waiting for more. Maury, what do you plan on doing, Sylvie? What's the plan here?
How silly do I want to be? Ugh. I will probably leave. This seems like a bad idea.
to go by yourself. Yeah, I think so.
Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
62.
62? You hear the metal doors start to shift and unlock. You may take
Look,
off.
I'm Saito.
What? Oh, how did you get over here? I'm over here. Oh, Maury's gone again. God damn it. God damn it. Back to here we go.
Well, if the door's about to open, I guess I'll wait. Seems like it would be rude not to.
That was funny. It was like Robin was Azure, and I was Mori, and then I was Mori, and then I was Saito. I get to play the whole board tonight, guys.
Sure gonna be smart when this is over.
All right.
I believe you will be quite smart indeed. Indeed. Alright. As the door opens,
Okay, well, I'll be right back. Be right back.
All right. So you have an opportunity. What are you gonna do? You see, someone. Are you gonna wait till someone comes out? You said.
Yep.
Okay. You guys get a cat cam while we're waiting for Maury to come back.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Isn't he cute? Sitting in his little.
Well, hello, Morpheus.
It's the safest time you've ever seen Morpheus.
I know. That's because he doesn't see me.
That's true. I can move him technically closer. So you do see what looks to be a snake-like figure start to come. Hi, can you move closer to this for me? Thank you. He's like, excuse me?
What are you doing?
Okay.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Ignore that request. Maury was curious if that ID was right, so I was just double checking.
You're absolutely good.
Okay.
It's a snake-like figure itself. Top part looks more humanoid, but the doors open, and it looks to be a Yuan-ti.
Hello, is this the casino?
As it makes eye contact with you,
Mm-hmm.
its eyes narrow sharply.
I raise my eyebrows.
They say, of course it is. Casino, yes, of course. Would you like to come on in?
Are we dead?
No, we're just
Are we
scouting
dead?
out.
No. My cat
Let's
cam
go,
saved
then.
us.
Maury's back.
Hi, Maury.
I'm back for now. Am I awake? Is this
I don't think
horrible
so.
dream over?
You're not
Yes.
awake yet.
It's storming pretty bad there, isn't it?
Yep.
I got
Oh yeah.
I got the cat cam in the waiting room now, so I can just move it up to the and when I need it. Morpheus was a good little filler for you. Okay.
Black cat and a necromancer. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Morpheus.
Especially your cat.
So, would you like to step in for a moment?
No, we're just trying to plan a girls' getaway. Looking at various casinos. What else? What other amenities do you offer here?
I strongly recommend that you come in. Roll me a wisdom save.
Knew that was coming. Is this a charm effect?
Yes, it is.
Are you immune or do you have advantage? I don't remember how elves work.
It's advantage.
I have advantage.
And
Thank the
3.5,
Lord.
they're immune. But
But thank the Lord for that advantage, because the first roll got an 11, and the second roll was a nat 20 for a total of 27.
Ooh!
you have a really bad feeling that washes over you. It kind of gives you like this, like, creeper type vibes. Very dangerous part of town.
Another reason we should probably wait and take another hero's feast.
So as I said, if you have any like brochures or anything, that would be fantastic.
You're starting to realize that this is not the casino.
Oh, this is. Oh, do you know where the casino is?
I'm sorry. This is the casino. We just need you to come in and sign some paperwork before we can send you off
Paperwork is
with
the
a
devil.
brochure.
I see. Um, is there something about this brochure that requires a signature? What am I signing exactly?
Just some simple paperwork.
Can I do an
Shouldn't
insight
take
check on
long.
whether or not this is the casino?
Yes. Roll me an insight.
Let's see. I don't quite know how to ask this question without giving away the answer. I have advantage on trying to detect whether somebody's telling a lie.
He's definitely trying to deceive you.
Okay.
So you do get a roll at an advantage, yes.
Okay.
I love that so much.
He's-
I mean, I figured, but I wanted to be, above
I
board
don't
about
know
the
how
whole
to
thing.
ask this without getting the correct answer.
I mean,
Like-
you still have to play it above board, but yeah. So 19?
19.
19? You barely beat it. As you know that this is definitely not the casino. In fact, this feels oddly not a good place to be at this moment in time.
I mean, the casino doesn't seem like a good place to be either, which I think is why Sylvia is a little unsure.
That's fair. You remember the details about the casino being never spoken about of any Yuanti.
Interesting.
In fact, now that you think about it, this is the first time you've ever seen a Yuanti in the
Yeah.
air.
Okay. I think Sylvie wasn't sure because it was some sort of
But
snake
you've
creature.
been in Sando before, so roll me history.
Ooh, 18.
You have heard rumors because you used to be in the actual Shadow Dome, right? You have heard rumors that there is hidden villages in the desert of Yuanti, but they do not play nice with anyone.
Well, that's rude.
It's a
Well, thank you for your help. I think I'll keep looking.
don't be so fast to slither away.
Oh, I'm disengaging and flying away.
As you disengage, you do feel things that hurl towards your direction. Do you flee quickly?
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna fly. Well, I'm actually gonna probably fly up and over because I'm gonna, if anything is trying to shoot me, I'm gonna try and give it the worst angle possible.
Well, because of disengage, and your flight speed, you're gonna be able to get out of his range in one. If you go up and around, it'll end up putting you farther in a distance from where your party's at. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, but I still apparently have not found the casino, so I'm still searching.
I wonder if are we 100% that Mylon's under the casino?
All the indications point that direction, but I think that's why Sylvie is not entirely, was a little bit unsure.
Because the giant snake monster could
Yeah,
be
yeah.
out of the Yuanti? Question
Yeah.
mark.
Yep. But she's going to keep looking for now, but she will definitely report back that she found this place. Is what I'll say. But yes, no. Silly had the same thought that there was a giant, some sort of snake monster involved in when, Mori Pita was transported there. So, she is,
And
I'm sure
besides-
that is not somehow connected.
And besides, what's the worst gonna happen? A village is on the defensive because they feel like there's intruders coming. That's not gonna affect anyone if you're already
Yeah,
fleeing.
I think, but the other thing is that since Tilly remembers that there are Yuan-Ti villages, she's kind of like, if we have to search every Yuan-Ti village, we are in real trouble.
Oh, sorry, that was
So
for,
she's going to take off and keep looking.
sorry, that was a nudge, wink, wink to my Drahi table.
Oh, sorry.
Who have to deal with the Yuan-Ti right now. But we're technically stealth. Now, probably not as undercover as they thought they were.
Well, I'm glad I could warn another village that the people of Drahi, the Drahi table is coming.
A battle dome.
Oh no.
But Quinn remembers me.
Slick click. Oh, goody.
But Quinn remembers me. We were friends.
I don't think I ever met Quinn then if we went back 3 months.
That is correct.
All right. So yeah. So I'm going to fly away and look, I guess, in another direction,
Okay.
and hope that we do not have to go around, like, close to this village to get to the casino, and just assume that I have picked the wrong direction.
And I will say, with the high roll that you did make, you do know that Yuan-Ti, like I said, when I say they don't play nice, they are extremely cruel. They do not like visitors or outsiders. West Village is on guard.
Well, then they shouldn't have invited me in. That seems rude.
I'm sure it was a welcoming, kind invite in, of course. I'm sure it was nothing dangerous about it. So as you look around one more time, go roll me a D100 again.
What did you roll last time?
I
40.
don't remember. 48, maybe, something like that. 62, one of the two. I don't know.
48.
62 was the encounter.
73.
73. It does take another 3 hours. You have to go about in a little bit of a slower pace now that you're the situation. But as you start to head more back towards your group,
3 hours? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Sylvie.
this coming from the person who spent 5 hours carving up a gigantic creature.
I
So-
didn't know that we. Oh! That entire time took 5 hours? I thought
Yes.
that was only. Oh god.
What do you think? Do you think it was going to take a short amount of time to carve up a gigantic
Well,
creature?
no, but I thought Sylvie would have been back in 5 hours, is my thing.
Yeah, she
I
should be
didn't-
coming. Yeah, she's gonna be coming back hopefully in time. But anyway, so 3 hours. She already spent out 2 hours. There's 3 more hours. And you're going a
Okay,
little bit going
now
around.
I'm caught back up.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought the 3 was in addition to the 5 that.
got you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. So as you're heading in a different direction, but you start to head a little ways back towards the camp because it's been a while. Northeast of the camp, you do come across what looks to be a large building. It's really strange because as you fly over it, only 60 feet does it appear. But when you get out of that 60 feet range, it disappears. It kind of frustrates you a little bit because that means that you flew past it when you were heading in that direction, but because you were 80 feet off, you would have never seen it.
Hmm. I'm going to do a circle of it now that I have an idea of how far I can be out from it before it apparently vanishes.
60 feet?
60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe 50 feet, so a little bit within that perimeter.
Correct.
Does this have a big neon sign?
This one does. You hear that you smell liquor coming from it once you hit the bubble. You hear music playing. It seems to
Cocktail
be
sauce.
Oh, things are going great. It sounds lively. It sounds very lively. People are enjoying themselves. People are What is even more shocking is as you Hey,
A cat comes bounding through.
you just turned off my work computer? That's fucked up. Scott,
That's fucked up.
even for you.
Cat strikes back.
That's fucked up.
You work too much, Saito. I have to take care of you apparently.
Oh my god.
Here, we'll fix this. We'll just turn this thing off.
As you say you hear this positive music, a lively group of people. Get back to your cat tree. What's wrong with everyone? Stop staring at me.
I think someone's trying to cast suggestion on you.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
But no, it seems lively. It seems exciting, and it's giving off a warm aura. Very
Say what's
inviting.
giving off a warm aura. The accident my dog just had.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
The thunder is bothering.
No. She's a puppy. We're still potty training, so
Oh, okay.
hold on. I gotta clean this up.
I thought she was older.
Austin does have an older one.
Oh, okay.
And then got a puppy. So
Why are you staring at me like that, Morpheus?
Because I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do next.
Oh God.
And you're in my way.
Oh God.
I'm going to devour your soul, Saito.
That's right. Get out of my way, lady. You're in my chair.
When he was younger, I believe it was at the Drahi table. He jumped up on the table and grabbed my notes and walked away very calmly. I was
Take
like,
care. Here, let me fix this. Goodbye.
I was like, you little shit. I need.
There have been a
those."
couple of times where Harper has stepped on the airplane mode button on my laptop while I'm online.
Oh
Or like
no!
on Zoom.
No.
It's insidious because it's so strategic. How does she know?
It's true. It's true.
I forget laptops have an airplane mode, to be honest.
Now I will tell you.
I do too.
I will tell
I
you.
only remember.
The cruelest part about this bubble is what you literally find out is that this casino is only about an hour away by foot.
I mean, yeah, although like given how easy it was to miss, I feel like it was probably still worth the trip because now I actually know how to like what direction to actually go in.
Is there a way we can mark the sand? I know that sand moves in the wind and everything, but is there a way we can mark it?
Are you coming over here or what? You look like you want to come over
No.
here. But there's so much D&D stuff everywhere. Here, I'll move this away.
I want the dice. Hand over the dice. Lady. Lady, hand over the dice.
Come here. Okay, fine. Stay in that little corner and rub your face against Robin. Because that's what he's doing right now, Robin. Because you're at the corner of the screen.
Oh, hi Morpheus. Thank you. I like fuzzy face rubs. Usually our cat doesn't rub her face on mine. She just rubs her haunch on my face.
Morpheus is definitely a face rubber. What are you doing? Now what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. You're being distracting, that's what you're being. Stop it. You're literally hovering over my hover over Okay. What do you do now that you know this information?
Let's see if I have anything. Do I have anything that would help here? Probably not.
Maybe kill a scorpion and leave it at the border.
What a strange thing to do. Out of all things to do.
I mean, are there any landmarks out here?
No. Not really. A few cactuses and things like that, but nothing really.
Okay. Where's the nearest cactus to it?
Nearest cactus would be about 20 feet away.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that.
Sorry, 20 feet away? Away? From the building
Okay.
itself?
How about outside of the bubble?
Outside the bubble, you're looking at... It's pretty desolate. There's not much there.
Said it's about an hour away from our camp. I mean, let's see, where's the sun at this point? It's getting dark, is that right?
Correct.
Like, where is this? So, yeah, is it like, what direction is it from our camp? Can I tell by where the sun is?
Yes. Being that's northeast that you went, it would be southeast, right? No, southwest, going upwards, heading upwards, right? Or no, it'd be still the same direction, so it'd still be southeast if you're going up.
Okay, so it's southeast of our camp.
Correct.
Okay, sorry, I'm rearranging where we are in
You don't have to apologize. I'm trying to get a
Sandos. Okay.
Morpheus. I contoured my desk to make it as much efficient for D&D as possible as a DM, and it leaves a small square spot at the corner of my desk, and that's Morpheus's favorite spot to go to.
Oh, Morpheus.
Oh, Morpheus, you're always misbehaving. It's not even a shock anymore. Now it's just normalcy.
No, hopefully it's gonna disappear. Anyway, I'm gonna attempt to do my best. Would it be like a survival check to try and figure out the southeast angle from our camp?
If you fail, you can take a reroll from me.
I
Why
will
would you
take that reroll.
Put that up in the air.
Because I had a failing.
Yeah, that's much better. I got an 11 on the first roll, but a 21 on the reroll.
Okay. Yes, you're able to get yourself back in track pretty easily.
And it was my fault that they went on this 5-hour journey, so I wanted to make sure it didn't take longer than 5 hours.
I
I think
feel
it took
like
6 hours altogether, right? Probably.
yeah, about 6 hours or so. Yeah. Hey! I've had enough of you. Your butt's not supposed to be in this little corner. Look, I even moved your cat tree closer. Okay.
Okay, so I fly back to camp. I would say from there, I try to, and as I said, I'm trying to memorize, probably like in relation to maybe
Mm-hmm.
where the sun is, what angle we need to take to find it again. Since, yeah, I mean, if there is any, like, if I pass any cacti underneath me or anything like that on the way, I will, I'm going to shoot an arrow into it.
Oh, it's nice. Nice to leave yourself like
Yeah.
Yeah, if there is any. I mean, if there's not, then again, I'm just going to try and
Roll me D100.
base it on my own orienteering skills. But if there is a way to leave some vague landmarks, that would be, I will do that. But because I figure anything that gets left on the ground is going to be covered in sand, so it's not going to be that helpful.
That is correct. I would recommend that. But roll me a D100.
To see how much sleep I get.
Know how much cactus you run across.
Oh, we're not leaving until you get your full rest.
59.
59. You come across quite a few of them to leave yourself a nice little breadcrumb trail. I will say after 5 hours, though, Maury and Ava, you both Cedric, PETA, and Azure, you are far distracted with all the stuff that's going on to realize that you've been spending 5 hours and doing this. And the sun is starting to go down. So you start to feel a nice chill in the air. I think it's one of those things where you've worked so much, you're like, oh, snap, what time is it? And Maury, you could choose to wake up, however, because you're an elf, sorry. So Ava does, however, wake up. She walks out of the tent, looks at the horrid display of naked Cedric covered in creature blood, and
Peeta's not
Peeta-
covered in blood. I would just like to point that out. He is clean when he does this.
I would follow out after Ava, rubbing my eyes, let out a big yawn, and say, "What's to eat?" And then
Monster meat.
take in the
Ew!
sight that is in front of me.
Why are you naked?
Oh, my clothes doesn't get dirty.
Why are you naked? Why?
Actually, I mean,
What
it
he
makes
said, you can't get anything dirty.
it makes sense for them when you think about it.
You just wash it.
We
Out
have
of
fur.
character, even though Cedric has prestidigitation.
I know. Oh, I know.
I don't remember if PETA has that. I'm going to be real honest. I don't remember.
I don't.
I do not.
The long
But-
story.
PETA also knows how to do this without getting blood everywhere.
Yeah, Cedric doesn't care. He can clean off later.
Where's Sylvie?
Now that you bring that up, Ava, I don't know. I assume she would have been back by now.
How long has she been gone?
As long as you've been sleeping,
How long have I been sleeping? It's almost
Not
night.
very long.
Um, at least I guess 4 hours, maybe five.
Oh, why shouldn't we be looking for her?
Um, because I just now realized that it's been 5 hours.
It'll be fine.
I mean, do we need to look for her like right now? Cause or did she
No.
just like
And why is
just
there
leave?
gigantic eyeballs on the ground?
Oh yeah, do you want either of these eyeballs, Maury?
Oh, I don't think I would need a giant eyeball, but maybe we could get it on top of like a sand dune and roll it down
Sure.
into a group of people. That could be a possibility.
Can I just break in here and say this is going really well?
What?
Well, I did get you these vials of blood, and I give them to Ava and Maury. I give 4 to Ava and 2 to Maury.
Okay.
Dragon blood. Will those help with your spells more than your blood? They'll last at least 8 hours.
Sure. Just takes the vials and she puts
Yeah,
them in
just-
her bag.
It'll definitely help me with something.
And then I give Maury a pile of bones. Just crushed bones. I see nothing wrong with this interaction.
And the thumbs are really big.
And don't worry, Mori. I have mending so I can mend the bones back to normal whenever you want to.
I don't need.
Well, I mean, they're better. No offense, they're just better to be broken. Like
Okay.
bone dust is more usable to me than the actual bone, unless I'm bringing it back to life.
Oh, good to know.
Right.
I didn't know.
I would need the whole thing if I'm bringing it back to life. I don't think I could do something like that.
And it also would have no eyeballs. I took them out.
Well, the troll
Yes.
didn't have any eyeballs.
Yes, I think we see that.
I pushed the eyeballs away because
Roll me,
they're not needed by Maury, so now I
Roll me.
just push them.
roll me strength.
I see nothing wrong with any of this interaction. I rolled a 12.
Your hand just
Goes into it.
as you squishily push. It's like pushing a waterbed type feeling, and it like jiggles a little bit, and your hand is slimy, and it just like rolls a couple of feet but stops, then rolls.
Okay.
I know it's getting a little late, but if I look in the sky, are there any like, I don't know, desert vultures flying above us?
Yes.
And they haven't come down in 5 hours.
Well, we're
It's-
down here. We're
Yeah. You think a vulture? While vultures are not afraid of humans in the now, in IRL, vultures would be afraid of humans in D&D because they would be more susceptible to being murdered.
And
Are you trying to
especially
say
one
that-
that's, just like ripping apart a giant worm.
Are you saying that D&D adventurers are murderous?
Yes. Apparently, PETA has proven that very clearly. This-
Well, Yeah, I have. Well, since you guys are awake, I'm gonna have you look for Sylvie. I'm gonna go hit the hay.
You're going to
Let me
send
know
the
when Sylvie
two.
arrives.
You're going to send the two children out into the desert.
No, you're not gonna look for Sylvie. You're gonna stay here until she comes. But I'm gonna go hit the hay
Wait, so you
because
three are going
Azur's
to
in
bed?
charge. Because Azur's in
Azur's
charge.
in charge. Azure, are we gonna go look for Sildy?
No. Stay with Usher.
No, we need to wait right where we're at until Sylvie gets back.
I'm gonna lay down as well.
I think you should
Well,
wash
I'm gonna
up
take.
first.
Yeah, I was gonna say gonna shower and lay down.
Okay. Are we really just gonna wait here?
Now let's do something. Let's. I don't know. Let's.
Well, I
build
mean-
something.
Let's play fingers.
What is that?
There's
Fingers.
nothing about a blood magic wielding elf
Say, let's
child
play
that's
a
saying
game.
"Let's play fingers" that makes me feel good about the world.
No.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
She puts her hand out to you, Azure,
Mhm,
as if to shake your hand when she says it.
mhm.
Do we have a campfire or something at all going?
Nope.
I think in the tent.
Nope,
Oh,
we
in
didn't
the
start
tent.
it.
Yeah,
Well, it's
okay.
warmer in the tent than it is outside.
Naturally, because of wind cut, the wind being cut. Yes,
So.
but there's no fire. No
ah.
one has started any fire or any warming opportunities.
So Azure's gonna kind of
Oh my god, you monster!
scream over at Maury in the tent. Come outside! I know what you're thinking. Come outside. Let's set your fire outside so the tent doesn't catch on fire.
Well, I was thinking about how first I was gonna cut off some of this meat, and then I was gonna need a fire to cook it. But
Well, we can cook it
The maid is
outside.
already. The maid is already caught.
Wait, are you gonna cook, Maury?
I wouldn't call what I do cooking. But we'll put the meat on a fire and hope for the best.
I mean, yeah.
Look,
You
look,
can make about.
about 4 out of 10 times that it goes right.
4 out of 10?
That's okay. We have a lot of meat to experiment with.
I mean, you do. That's at least half of the carcass, minimum.
So let's keep this really tame and make something that's easy, like
Yeah, we can cut it
I
down
don't-
into like small steaks. That way we don't waste like a whole chunk.
Sure. I agree. I totally agree.
Or we just cook one big chunk and just eat off of it like really tiny people eating a really big sized piece of meat.
That's true.
You could make it like a roast. That's hey, we could put it on a spit. We could build a fire and we could take a stick and stick it through the meat and
Yeah,
rotate it
we can
around
use
the
Peter's.
fire.
We can use Peter's staff.
No!
You're sleeping. You're sleeping.
Peter wakes up at that. No, Peter's sleeping with his staff. Let's be real.
Please. You are sleeping, Sleeping Beauty.
With the staff.
No, I don't think that's a very good idea. Let's
Why?
don't do that. Well, because you don't want to mess with stuff like that and burn it.
And it's
But it's
made
just,
of wood.
it means more to him than the wood it's carved with. So let's use something else. Use your imagination, Ava.
I don't
You
think
are
they're
so-
gonna have like a cactus big enough. And I don't know about many trees out here.
Use a bone.
Good one.
You're asleep.
That's not a bad
Caca.
idea.
We could use a bone and just rotate it. Put the meat on it and rotate it over the fire.
Okay, who's
Hey.
gonna get the bone?
I have a crowbar.
She places her nose on her finger on her nose.
I do
Azure has
too.
a crowbar.
Hmm.
Me too.
Yeah, so we could put it on our crowbar and put it in the fire like you would a overgrown
Shish kebab.
Yes.
Who's gonna hold it?
Well,
The fire
Ooh.
dragon.
yeah, something. We could wrap something around it.
Do you have a resistance to fire now, Azure, by chance?
Sure.
Let's check to see if you do
Sure.
before you just blindly
Actually,
agree to
do,
that.
do you? What do you have? What do you have resistance to? Don't you have resistance to something?
I'm resistant to it all. I'm all fire. Everything on me is
Yep.
fire.
Doesn't mean you're resistant to it, crazy.
Isn't that part of your?
Sure.
Isn't that part of your draconic heritage, though?
Yeah,
That,
I would
that's
think
what we're
so.
finding out, though, just to be positive.
We'll see.
And I
That's
could
not-
always animate the troll and have the troll turn the shish
That will
kebabs.
work. That'll work too.
See, the bone won't conduct heat. Just saying.
It would still be hot. Too hot to handle.
Not hot enough to burn you.
Still hot and not too hot to handle.
And I know
I'm
one
with
of you would
Maury.
just have to have
I'm
those
with
pieces
Maury.
amazing.
Let's Maury. Create your little guy to hold the meat on the bone or the crowbar, and let's cook these things up.
Okay, I will take a minute and animate dead and bring forth the troll.
Okay.
That's what Maury can't just engineer
Well-
like a little tripod.
I mean, you can use the troll to hold the crowbar as on like a grill and grill it.
There you go.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna try something new myself.
What are you going to do,
Oh.
Ava?
That's just something I saw in my mom's book.
Okay. Are you gonna get the pot and put the meat in it and put it over the fire?
No. I thought you guys had that taken care of.
We want you to cook with us. You're so smart.
I want to try something interesting.
Well, I think that let's cook first, and then you can try something interesting.
There's a famous saying, too many cooks in the kitchen causes problems.
Not wrong.
But there's not too many of us, because I'm standing back. It's you and Maury.
So you
I'm
want
just guiding the show.
so you want us to cook and you to watch.
Exactly.
So why are you
Sounds
being
about
better
right.
than me? I
Well,
want to
because
do
I'm the
something,
supervisor, the chef supervisor.
but I don't want to cook.
But you're so good at it.
I'm not.
You are. You cooked dinner that one night. It was very good. Very, very good.
I tell you what. Let me try my thing and then I'll help. Please.
Please don't make it dangerous, Ava. We've had enough problems here.
I'm just gonna carve runic magic into the side of this creature.
Great. Great. And do you want to do that? Why? Why would you want to do that?
So I want to see if it
You
works.
should ask what it's gonna do.
What is it going to do to us?
Nothing.
But what's it going to do to the dragon? Or what's left of it?
I don't. Well, I'm not entirely sure. The spell isn't super detailed, but I would like to test it out to see.
Okay, let's talk
This
about
is
this.
when Sylvie shows up, right?
Okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how you didn't feel very good because we had to fight this monster? Remember how tired you were and how
Oh, it won't come
drained you-
back to life or anything.
How do you know that?
Oh, because it doesn't have that type of details in the spell description.
So what will it
You
do?
guys are worried for nothing.
The worst
What
thing,
will it do?
worst thing it will do is liquefy it.
Then we can make soup.
Ew. But maybe.
Did you say you?
Ew. Right. You know, I can see, Ava, you have your head just set on it. I'm telling you,
Or-
please be wary.
Or, it will transfer all the protein in it into coin.
Oh, that would be nice.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of protein in that bitch, Azure. Let her do it.
Good God, the little hand gestures. Good God.
All right, go ahead, do it. I want to watch.
So it'll either liquefy it, or it'll turn it. The description says it will make it valuable.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Well, I mean, liquid meat is pretty valuable.
Can I just say, I love everything about this plan. Everything.
So do I.
So let's watch. Show me, Ava. Show me.
I can't
I
wait
would
for there
get
to be a flash flood of liquefied dragon muck
Mhm,
on the desert.
mhm.
Sildy, you show up. You do show up as Maury is struggling to set up this pot and cut up the meat, and you watch Azure, who's supervising Ava, looks to be taking out a dagger and is in the process of carving things into the side.
Are we cooking?
Well, Maury is cooking, but Ava wants to do some kind of ritual and carve some kind of ritual into this dragon, which
I'm
she
not
says she can turn.
carving a ritual in it. I'm creating a ritual. That's true.
Okay, she's creating a ritual that can turn it into gold or something valuable. Sylvie, don't ever leave me in charge again. You would have gone way too long. Too much has happened. I've seen naked people everywhere, and I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's true. When you left, Cedric and Peter got naked to rip apart this creature.
I believe it is the way of their communities.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I think I'm gonna go lay my weary head down now that you're here.
So, Ava, what will this spell do exactly?
Well, Azure already agreed for me to try it.
But what does it do? I just want to make sure that we are all prepared.
The same page.
Well,
We might get liquid meat.
Yeah.
Why do we want liquid meat?
Easy storage.
I don't know.
Don't you like stew?
I mean, I do. I mean, but how much liquid meat will it make?
It's a pretty good sized dragon.
I don't know.
I mean, should we cut off a piece and you could liquefy that?
Oh, is it the sound of paper that keeps getting you up to my desk? It is.
And Azure turns around and looks at Sylvie and says, "See, Sylvie, that is so smart. I should have thought that myself. I wasn't thinking. I'm so exhausted and my mind is just not with it."
It only
That's
feels
a-
like Azure is doing that thing where you do a bad job washing the dishes, so you never have to wash the dishes again.
Kind of basically.
Yep.
Mm,
Um, um, because we don't want the whole dragon to turn into liquid.
No, you're right. But can you imagine if the whole dragon turned to roll?
Positives.
But I'm with Sylvie.
I risk, I
Ava,
reward. I'm
Ava.
just saying.
Ava,
I have
let's start with a little piece.
All right.
I have a strong caster beside me right now, whose father was a high potion master of the castle. What possibly bad could happen?
All right. Well, how
It
about
could,
this then?
we
How
could
about,
create the Great Flood. That's
so
what
how about
could
this,
happen.
Ava? Well, can we cut off a piece so that we at least have some meat left?
Well, we already did that.
Well, let's go. Let's start little since you haven't done it before.
I have
and it's
no, I can't.
you can't do little. You have to do big. You always have to go big.
Yes, because I'm sacrificing its soul.
It doesn't have one right now.
That does. The soul is connected to its resting place for at least 8 hours.
And Azure just shakes her head at
I've
Sylvie
been
and goes,
watching too much Delicious and
Sylvie.
Dragons.
Sylvie. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, Ava, sure. But if we all get washed away in a flood of liquid dragon gold, you're grounded.
Yep. Forever. You'll have to. I will transport you, little girl, right back to the castle by yourself.
Maury, do you need help cooking
You
the food?
don't live as long.
I mean, it would make cutting the meat easier.
All right, I'll help Maury.
Okay, Azure, do you want to help me?
Sure.
Give me
I
your hand.
would love to. Give you
Oh,
my
this
hand.
is great.
Yes.
So Azure hands over her hand and she says, "This isn't going to hurt, is it,
She stabs your
Ava?"
hand.
Oh, great. Ava!
What?
That hurts. Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
Here, come here and let me stab you and see what you think.
She already has stabbed herself.
Oh. Well, you sure stabbed me harder than you stabbed yourself.
Put your hands on the sidewall.
Of this dragon?
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you want me to do? Spread them.
Well, I
Dano.
want to apologize ahead of time just in case this goes south. Another thing that might happen is
Is I might turn to gold liquid.
and
Right?
she starts channeling.
That's it. And there's
Oh,
liquid
we can have a
azure
golden azure.
everywhere.
I mean, I think a golden azure statue would sell for a pretty penny.
Now liquid azure.
roll me a
Oh,
wisdom
fine.
save. A 12? Does that stand?
That's gonna have to stand. I don't have any rerolls.
I'll give you a disadvantage.
Okay. Here we go.
At disadvantage, that's 15.
Whoa, it actually worked. That's crazy.
All right.
I mean, I don't know that that's going to save us or save you, I should say, more particularly, but it's better than a 12.
It's
Yeah.
better than a 12.
Much better than a 12, yes. Does a 15 stand?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it has to, because, like, how often does it actually work out where you give somebody disadvantage and they end up with a higher roll?
Yeah.
It happened to me, remember, but because you wanted to do the opposite, you actually want to stop me and it backfired.
It happens more than I believe. I am surprised about. I'm not gonna lie. Fernandra did it as well, and it actually worked out in his favor.
Yeah, it saves me.
Does it save you?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if it's gonna still save
No.
you, but
Because my wisdom is 17.
Okay, so no. Your wisdom
No,
is your modifier's already added in there. It's 3. So your lowest roll was a
oh, yeah, but my last one was
12
12. The
plus
last,
3
next
is
one-
15.
Right.
So your 15 roll. So we keep that stand. No one does
Yep.
anything. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Azure, for a brief moment, your eyes go completely pitch black.
Here we go. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
They turned her into a dragon. What are they going to turn her into now? Oh my god, what are they turning her into now?
You hear Ava's chanting echoing in your ears. Your mouth starts to move as if you are chanting the same thing.
Mhm.
A dark, eerie purple aura starts to emit off of Ava. As the last words of the spell echoes up as if to be spoken into a cavern, an empty cavern. You feel your body start to almost feel like it's ripping apart.
Great.
You wish you could scream, but you have no control over your body at all.
Mm-hmm.
As your body gets almost plunged in what would feel like cold water and then ripped back up, your vision starts to come clear once more, and you see what looks to be a faint flickering of some type of essence in front of you, as the body itself almost fades as a transparent, ghostly image.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Ava walking up to the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand anything that's being spoken from there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a strange gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
Shark bait, ooh ha ha.
She looks.
I was thinking the fucking same, but I wanted to say it.
Hum shabai, hum num shabai, hum num shabai.
Mm. As Ava starts to walk back towards you, your body feels thrown backwards, and your hand now free to be moved away from the creature.
Mm-hmm.
As your hand moves away from the creature, Ava looks to you with a confused look. Okay, that did not work how I thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm. And if you think I'm gonna go over there and put my hand on it again, you're crazy.
Why?
That's not going to happen. Ava, I'm just too tired for this. I'm drained and I'm tired and I don't want to be thrown around anymore. I'm going to bed now. And Azure stomps off. I've had it.
The fact that we're about to leave Maury and Ava awake by themselves.
No, Sylvie's here.
You'll see more. If you
Sylvie
cut the
needs to
meat,
take a long rest more than any of us.
if you cut the meat this way, it goes much faster.
Oh, that's what they meant about against the grain.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the grain of the wood.
No, it's an easy mistake to make.
Well,
I didn't even get
maybe if I get
I didn't even get to tell Azure what we got. She got so mad she walked off. She was such a good anchor. I needed someone with good casting abilities to be able so I could pull myself back to the non-ethereal realm.
Well, I'm sure she'll be very excited in the morning.
I don't even know if it's useful. She puts her
What
hand.
did you? Yes, what'd you get?
She puts her hand out, and inside her palm, is like a glowing stone.
Maury,
Yeah.
can you hand that to me, Ava?
Yeah.
Anything happen when I touch it?
It burns like hell.
Really?
Okay.
You take 1d10 damage.
Okay.
Just regular, not fire? Okay, that's at least good.
No, necrotic.
Oh, what the
Well,
fuck?
that's actually really good. That's good for me.
What the fuck?
Round down when we get an odd number.
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
Oh, little dog, you're gonna have to go outside in the rain, it seems.
All right.
They have to
Alright.
win at some point.
Well, she just made another boom boom underneath me, so yay.
Baby
Little puppy.
girl.
Ew, puppy. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Does it like continue to give me necrotic damage?
As long as you're holding it, yes.
Is it like what, every round or something?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna hold it up to my eye. See if I can look through it, see what happens.
Just like a
Let me know how many-
swirling mana. Some type of aura itself.
Let me know how many damages I should take.
Oh. I would say right now you're up to 3d10.
Okay. Can I take out like a cloth and wrap it in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that stop the damage if I'm not like physically touching it?
Correct, it does.
Okay. So that's 6 more
I'm
damage.
not quite sure what it's useful for. I am gonna have to look it up. But my mother's book says that it's a valuable treasure.
I was going to say that Mori could cast Identify on it, but that
I
probably
could.
is not probably not a good idea to have anybody actually touch it.
Well,
I have Identify too.
I was hoping that Azure would help, but she got mad and stormed away.
Well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe since she was part of the ritual, it won't affect her. But I think Mori would take a lot of damage if she tried to identify it. Because don't you have to touch the object? I believe is when I've seen it done by Mori before. She had to touch it the entire time.
What do you mean?
But we can see maybe if Azure can, or if you find something in your book.
You must touch throughout the casting of the spell.
How long is it? Instantly or a minute?
It is 1 minute.
Ooh.
That's 6d10 damage.
Yee.
But you'll know exactly all about it.
Can you cast a spell if you're wearing gloves?
No. You have to
That's rude.
You have to touch the object.
Well, as I
But
said,
can I do detect magic?
if you were here,
Well, I mean, I could get back up.
No, but let's say an undead creature that might be immune to necrotic, and it's Mori's familiar because you can cast spells and touch through a familiar. Winky
Right.
face.
Right.
But I don't know if that's how bone-made familiars work.
Caw, caw.
No.
So I don't. So
well,
can I have it back?
sure, but be very careful with it.
It's not like I'm gonna go put it on top of Peter's head while he's sleeping or anything.
I look at Ava.
What? But I may go rustle Azure to see if maybe she wants to look at it. Maybe she'll
All
forgive
right,
me.
but keep it wrapped up unless everybody knows what can happen.
Okay.
I shake my hand, like, you know,
What do you
I got
do?
bit by a spider or something like that.
I take
Fortunately, I'm resistant to necrotic damage, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
right. As she runs into the tent, Azure, and she kind of rustles you a little bit.
Asher. Asher, wake up.
Hmm.
Asher, wake up.
Not Ava.
Are you still mad?
Well, not at this moment. I don't feel very good, but no, you know what can I do for you now, Ava? Go stand against the tree and hold my hands as the tree falls on me. What do you want?
I wanted to show you what we got.
What did we get?
That would change your tune real quick.
Yep. What did we get?
She unravels a stone and shows it to you.
I don't know if it's worth anything, but this is what we achieved.
So, right here, can I cast detect magic?
Well, you know it's magic, yes.
Okay, so do I know anything about? I mean, do I know anything about it?
She
Can I do like history check, like if I know anything about it?
you can roll roll an Arcana.
Okay.
She'll wrap it back up and she'll say
It's dangerous to touch.
So I'm gonna roll an Arcana and see if I know anything about it or if I've seen it anytime.
yeah, roll Arcana.
So I got a 17.
17.
Uh-huh.
Cedric, are you awake or are you pretty much asleep?
For
I think
real.
I'm asleep.
You're asleep. You think you're asleep? Are you asleep or are you not asleep?
I mean, I can't imagine Ava was quiet when she ran in. Doesn't seem like Ava's style.
Yeah.
So
He's waking up because of
Oh, Peter's
the
punked out.
what's going on.
Ava did a ritual and she's got this glowing stone. And I'm not quite sure what it is. Do you know what it is?
I can
with the
see it.
16 Arcana, you will know that it is imbued with some type of magic. So it's some type of gem, but it's pulsating with some type of magic. It looks powerful for whatever it is, but you wouldn't want to touch it.
So it's a
Sylvie
gem of some
said-
kind.
Silty said not to let anyone touch it until I figured out what I'm going to do with it.
Cedric, have you ever seen something like this before?
Oh, have I?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me. Well, technically she's not showing it anymore. She will open it up to you. As she starts opening it up, roll me a wisdom saving throw. Morpheus, sometimes you drive me absolutely insane.
Not bad. 21.
21? Oh yeah, you definitely you know this stone pretty well. This is traditionally what would classify as. Hold on. Let me get this cat off my tower. I hate that you jump up here. That's why I hate that you jump up here. That's why I hate that you jump up here, buddy. Get off. He acts like I freaking abuse him or something.
Don't talk back